Dr. Kemi Health. It's May 1st, 2025. I have largely stayed away from men's health because of what happened to me at 13 years old. I described for the whole month of April how I was attacked while in a government car with my brother, who was 8 and I was 13, and my dad. The driver died. They threw rocks at the car. My brother lost half of his brain. He died at 51. And I was sexually assaulted by several men. And I counted 20. They put their hands in my vagina and really damaged me under there. I was fingered by a lot. I was served in the crowd naked. It was a horrible time in my life. I was screaming. I was crying. I was just a 13-year-old innocent girl. And I was rescued by one of the protesters. At the end of the day, I lost a lot of blood. They had to give me 17 vaginal stitches. And part of my urinary system was messed up till I wet the bed till I was 18. And my dad and mom did not tell anybody. They did not tell any family member. They did not tell my siblings, and they did not get me help. So I lived with it throughout my whole life. And in 2015, when I started calling my father out for this episode of trauma, I called him out on his 70th birthday, his 80th birthday. He would twist the narrative and pay journalists to tell them that I was mentally unstable and that I was always accusing him of sexual assault, which is not true. You see how he twisted the narrative, paid newspapers, Nigerian Tribune, Premium Times, to say to the people that I was mentally unstable and that I was always accusing him of a sex crime when he couldn't tell people that he fled away. During the night of the Alimo School riot, April 28, 1978, my dad fled from the scene when our car was attacked. The other siblings were in the car behind us, and my mom, till today, I don't know where they went. But at the end of the day, I had many, many problems, okay, with my urinary system, and I also lost an eye. As I'm talking to you now, a lot of you notice that I blink a lot. That's because one of my eyes don't function. And at the end of the day, I've never told anyone which eye it is. I also lost part of my auditory system. It was messed up. That one of my ears, when I'm listening, it's too loud, and the other one, I don't hear people greeting me. I went through a lot. So I've largely stayed away from men's health, but I gave birth to 3 men. And my sons are now 38, 34, and 25. And I feel that men's health is something that all men should know. And I educate my children, and I want to educate more men. But the trauma is very tremendous to me. Like, I feel like when I'm giving men's health, like, men don't deserve to get any kind of health information from me because men are horrible people. I never fell in love with any man. Yes, I had 3 children for 2 guys. I was never in love with them. I don't have affection. I just don't have that thing called affection. I don't fall in love. Okay, if you saw my news, interview with Pulse News interviewed me in 2016. I said, if I even marry, it's for the money. I'm not in love and I can't fall in love. It's not like I don't want to fall in love, but these kind of sexual assaults, they kill affection altogether. Affection is some kind of hormone that just makes you fall in love with someone. I don't have it. I don't like feminine things. Many people have noticed that I don't wear earrings at all. I don't wear jewelry. I don't like bags. Some people have expensive bags, Birkins and all. I don't have an affinity for those things. Okay, I've had my nails. I've told you about my nails. My nails are long. I'm always, showing my long nails. I've bit some of them now. People pay to have the kind of nails I have, and people like really, you know, many things you guys do. I don't do manicure. I don't do pedicure. I've only painted my nails twice in my life, and it was during my photo shoots. They sent a nail person to me to, paint my nails. But other than that, feminine things, I don't have an affinity for it. It killed my femininity. And my parents knew this and said nothing. So in the month of April, I did 73 videos, told you my plight, and I told you I've distanced from my family since my birthday last year, my 60th birthday. I announced that I'm no longer part of the Olunlaya family. I don't want anything to do with them. So I'm, starting a new series on men's health. And as you guys know, on Sunday is my last day as a pharmacist and health educator. So I'm going to have a marathon of videos in this next 4 days for you guys. And I opened a blog, a therapeutic blog. It's only on Facebook, Facebook Global Blog Cafe, where I'm going to be just therapeutically healing myself, because PTSD is only, you know, treated through psychotherapy, and it costs a lot of money. I've been asking you guys to donate, so if you can, please look at the pin post and donate any amounts you can. Thank you for all the 1,500 naira donations. We didn't get to 75 million, but keep donating. I really appreciate you. So at the end of the day, there are many things you don't know in life that you need to know. All right. Sexual assault is a big thing. And some of you said you've been sexually assaulted. And some of you were telling me your parents, your dad sexually assaulted you, nobody knows, only you. I got a lot of mails. I got a lot of people talking, but mine was in the middle of a riot, 20 plus men, and I counted 20. I'm now going to be 61. So you know how 47 years of trauma feels. You must speak out if you have to. Please, at the right time. Don't let anybody force you, because they won't believe you. And you see now why I really took many things personal, like rape. When people are accusing other people of rape and they were not raped, I don't find it funny, because some people are actually genuinely sexually assaulted, like me. The work I did in journalism before I retire has nothing to do with my trauma. A lot of people, oh, maybe that's why she's always. No, 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 it has nothing to do. Journalism has no favors. I'm not coming back to journalism. If I come back to journalism, you will not even like me, because I won't come back in my name. I'll come back in a media name and you won't know who owns it. I don't work that way. So at the end of the day, my blog, I'm still a blogger, 25 years, and the first blogger in Africa, 1999, Google Pyra. And my blog is not a news page, it's a therapeutic blog. So if you like therapeutic things, go over there, Global Blog Cafe on Facebook. So this afternoon, the 1st of May, Happy New Month, I'm going to give you a series of men's health videos. So if you know a man, invite them to my TikTok now. Let's get to 200,000. Some of these videos, I want to do them in Yoruba, some English, but I can't do both. I don't have the time, energy, and the money for that. I'm in treatment right now. But if I do it in Yoruba, if you are Yoruba, translate it in the comments to other people. Thank you very much for staying with me, and thank you for watching my 73 videos, Kemi Talks Life on the Olunloyo family. My dad will be laid to rest on the 22nd of May in a joint state funeral with Oyo and Osun State. That's because when he was governor, the state was just Oyo State, and he broke into Osun. Contrary to all the rumors you're hearing, if you're even hearing it, Gimala Adeleke and Shea Makinde have not invited me to my father's funeral. Yes, it's my father. They don't have to invite me, but they have not reached to me. Yes, I told nobody to reach out to me because I'm not part of the family and I'm not taking condolences. But at the end of the day, it's psychology. They would do that regardless. They are the governors of that state, but it's okay. I'm not part of anyone. I've also instructed them not to write any fake eulogies from me. My eulogies, my videos on this page, and not to include my name in the program as one of, I don't know. Don't I told them no, no eulogies. I'm not writing anything, and no pictures of me or my children on that page. Okay, only one of my children is participating. Two out of the other three are not. It is our decision. We want to heal. We went through a lot under that man, and it's time to move on. Okay, forgiveness is not free. Forgiveness is for remorseful people. I forgive my father for setting me up with the police in the BOME case. He told them exactly where I am. I've forgiven my father 1,000 times, but for everything that happened, his forgiveness is in heaven, and that's it. But I must heal and I must move on. I must teach other people. Okay, I'm writing a book about my whole ordeal so the world can also learn from me. I met a woman yesterday, and that woman told me that she read all my posts on Facebook. She's not a Nigerian woman. She said, mine is everything you wrote times 100. I said, it can't be that bad. I met somebody else that said her own brother, and this guy had three brothers. She said her three brothers used to have sex with her in the room, and they tied her down, and their parents never knew. All these things happening when you were young. You must relieve yourself and treat it. So I've done my. So join me on Facebook at Global Blog Cafe.